Hey guys, it's Krista. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday morning. I was wanting to talk to you guys today about keeping your blessing. I think anybody that went through this last season of extreme wilderness, I saw a lot of wilderness, a lot of dryness, a lot of feeling like your prayers weren't being answered, having to remind yourself of what happened in past seasons, that God was working. You knew He was. When you're sleeping, He's working. Like He's doing it. You're praying, you're being faithful, you're doing your best to be as obedient as possible. You're giving even when you don't have it. You're showing up even when you don't want to. You are doing what you know you're supposed to be doing. And if you were anything like me, towards the end of this last season, before the breakthrough, I was starting to question if I had done something wrong. Because I was like, okay, maybe this, I think we all get there whenever you're coming at the end of a long, really difficult season and you haven't seen the breakthrough yet. You kind of are like, okay, Lord, did I do something to upset you? Is this going to be okay? And the answer is yes. And so everybody that came through that, and now you've transitioned over into the breakthrough, the blessing, the promise, all the things you prayed for in that wilderness, all of a sudden, like that, here they are, and so I feel like the enemy is going to come in and try to do things to get you to come out of agreement with what God has done in your life. And so today I'm just being reminded of, don't let offense build a fence between you and God's blessings. So, offense is a pretty easy thing to lay hold of, and it can be so small that you won't even notice it. So whether it's at your husband or it's at your kids or it's at whatever, or it's because you didn't get a lot of sleep last night and you're just offended, just straight up offended. Offense is a really big one. And I think that's one of the tactics that the enemy uses that is so easy and it's so sly and it's so sneaky. And it's so easy to get on that bandwagon, even though it's just small, you may not even notice it. And so, I think it's really important for us to remember to have a grateful attitude, to, bless the Lord every day and speak blessings over yourself. Also showing up. And I did a very brief video on that, but that is my motto, is just show up. And so it is really easy for the enemy to try to get you so derailed, even though you're walking in the blessing, you're seeing all of this breakthrough, and you're working so hard and you're like, okay, now these things I'm able to operate in that I wasn't able to operate in last season, whether that's having a lot more energy, having a ton more focus, just feeling like you're really able to just come at life at your max capacity instead of just kind of running on fumes. And I think it's so important in these times to remember to always stay in a position of forgiveness, always stay rooted in love. I was reading in Ephesians this morning and it was talking about that. And that really spoke to me because I could tell personally yesterday some offense was trying to creep up in there. And I was able to catch myself and say, no, and rationalize what it was, like what was going on. And so, yeah, it's so important whenever you come from the wilderness to the breakthrough, stay rooted in love, stay away from offense, and just show up. So I think those are the key takeaways from today. I am not just speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself, as these are things that are great reminders. Even if you do not feel like working out, go show up. If you don't feel like eating a good breakfast, just show up, you know, like just those basic things of taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, taking care of your home, doing the things God's called you to do, like this video. I'm just showing up. I'm just showing up, you know. I'm just trying to be as faithful as what I can with what God has commissioned me to do. And I just let him do the rest. But I'm not going to let the enemy get me to a place where I'm not going to do what God has fully equipped me to do. And God has done the same for you. He has fully equipped you to do everything that he wants you to do. Just show up and let him do the rest. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just do it. And my baby is stirring now, so I'm gonna cut this off, but I wanted to show up, and I want to let you guys know that tomorrow my husband and I are doing the Courts of Heaven Part 2, and we're actually going to take you into the courts, and we're going to do some deliverance in there because I got some things I got to deal with. And so we're going to do it for you guys so you can come along, and anybody that is experiencing some of the things I've been experiencing that I haven't been able to get the breakthrough on yet. You know, there's power in numbers, you know, 2 or more gathered together. So when you go into the courts together, I think it's even more powerful. And so, yeah, so catch that video tomorrow, everybody that's really curious about that. And yeah, see the deliverance happen, really understand the way that that works real time. So we're excited about it. I hope everybody has a blessed day. I got to go take care of my baby, but it was really good being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.